Let's talk about the holiday season. You know, it means a lot more than shopping and rushing around traveling. It also means another kind of rush. We all head off to our dermatologist. You know, all those winter rashes we all seem to get. Well, there's new research out now that shows that bone dry weather, you know, when the Santa Anas start to blow, isn't the only reason why we're itching and we're flaking like crazy. Check this. This is from the British Journal of Dermatology, and it reports that merely seeing skin-crawling images like ants, fire ants, my goodness, can trigger brain changes that make us want to scratch like crazy. So researchers are calling this a contagious itch syndrome and say it can be activated not only by seeing these kind of crawly things on your skin, but also just by seeing somebody scratching themselves, and then you want to scratch. And doctors say these findings are important because it could lead to some more brain-based solutions that could help try to find an end to this chronic itching. Does make you want to scratch there. Anyway, say hi to Dr. Sandra Lee. She is good enough to spend some time with us on this Thanksgiving. Hi, Doctor. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you for having me.
So is there really something to that in that study? You see somebody scratching like that, and all of a sudden you want to start scratching yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I think this confirms many of our suspicions that, you know, it's contagious, sort of like a yawn is contagious. When you see someone scratching, or certainly if I see bugs crawling around in a room that I'm in, it makes me itch or makes me aware of the area, and I start thinking, are they on me, you know? That sort of thing.
You get your skin kind of crawls a
It
little
does
bit.
happen. And, you know, itching is a very common symptom that we see in our office.
I was just going to say, this time of year, you're probably, when it's dry like this, with the humidity up and down, people are probably coming in like crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of times I'll say, you know, what you need to do, the best answer is to move to Miami. To move to Florida, somewhere where it's humid. Because the dryness is making our skin so dry, and once you start to scratch, it becomes this vicious cycle. The more you scratch, the more it itches. And you just have to cut that down. And the ways, there's really tricks that you can use to stop the itch. And what it would be is avoiding long hot baths. You don't want to take a lot of jacuzzi baths either. You want to just use soap in the vital dirty areas. You don't want to soap your whole body because that dries you out more. And don't dry yourself off, and put moisturizer on right after the shower.
And somebody was telling me when you put moisturizer on, put water on your hand with the moisturizer, so you know the moisturizer would kind of hold the water there and let your skin take it in.
Actually, what I suggest
you're the doctor, you're supposed to be telling me that.
Well, what I suggest is more that right when you get out of the shower, when you're still damp, you know, don't towel dry yourself, your whole body bone dry, and put the moisturizer on because it will keep the moisture in. That's actually the time right after the shower is when the moisture is evaporating on your skin, and it dries your skin out even more.
Good point. Now, some folks have been tweeting and talking about, okay, they have the opposite. They have oily skin. They think that's a good thing. Now, if you're a teenager, it isn't. But otherwise, you know, folks like us who are older, you know, see, there's problems when you have those kind of skins. But is that a curse?
You know, what I wanted to bring up today, because this is Thanksgiving, is really things to be thankful for in our skin. You know, so many of my patients, being cosmetic patients, they're just coming in and they're telling me about what they don't like in their skin. You know, what they don't like about themselves. And, you know, we always think the grass is greener. I wish that my hair was curly when it's straight, you know, long and short, that kind of thing. So oily skin, people come in and complain about it all the time. And, you know, think about the good things that go with oily skin. You look younger for longer because it really is your own built-in moisturizer. You don't have to use a lot of moisturizer on your face. And so you preserve your youth for longer. So it's a good thing to have in many ways.
One more thing before we let you go. If your girlfriend says, you know, you look like the Geico caveman because, you know, you have a hairy complexion, hair all over the place, like this poor fella here.
A lot of people have that.
That's good, right? That probably helps your skin.
Well, actually it does. I mean, imagine it actually protects your skin from the sun somewhat. So you're saving a lot of money on sunscreen. And the other thing I want to point out, though, people with a hairy back, or maybe like women with like a mustache they're afraid of shaving it. They're saying, I'm afraid of shaving because they think it's going to grow back more. And that is absolutely not the case. That is really a wives' tale, yes.
All right.
You can shave, you can pluck, you can wax, and it won't come back thicker.
Good idea, Doctor. Again, good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you. You too.
Yes. Oh, thank you. A little turkey, a little gobble. And speaking of turkeys, Carlos.
I did not give you permission to use that picture of my back. All right, thanks very much, you two.